Good morning to doctor and my fellow classmates. I am Sarli Ganesan and today I will present my creative innovation project in entrepreneurship titled Human Bridge Plus, which is an assisted first smart service system designed for elderly individuals and digitally excluded users. This project focuses on solving real world problems faced by elderly people when using modern digital systems such as self service kiosks, online platforms, and automated technologies. This presentation is divided into seven main sections. Throughout the presentation, I will explain the problem identified, the creative thinking techniques applied, the innovative solution proposed, the prototype developed, the value of creations, feasibility, market potential, critical evaluation, and also conclusion. In today's world, digital transformation has become an important part of daily life. Many industries such as healthcare, banking, transportation, and government sectors now depend heavily on digital systems to improve efficiency, reduce operational costs, and speed up services. Examples include digital registration kiosks in hospitals, online banking systems, automated payment systems, ticketing machines, and self service government kiosks. Although these technologies bring many advantages, they also create challenges for certain group of people, especially elderly individuals and users with low digital literacy. Not everyone can adapt to technology at the same speed. Younger generation may find digital system easy to use because they grow up with smartphones and computers. However, elderly users may not have the same level of experience or confidence. Many elderly users face difficulties when interacting with digital systems due to limited exposure to technology and low digital literacy. Some elderly individuals also experience physical limitations such as poor eyesight, reduced motor skills, and slower understanding of digital instructions. Because of this, many elderly users feel nervous, confused, or afraid when using digital kiosks and online systems. Language barriers can make the situation even more difficult, especially when users do not understand the instruction display on the screen. Sometimes elderly users stand in front of kiosks for several minutes because they do not know what button to press next, and some may repeatedly press the wrong button or restart the process accidentally. As a result, they often depend on staff assistants to complete the task, which can create long waiting queues and reduce service efficiency. These problems can clearly be seen in real world environments. In hospitals, elderly patients often have difficulty using self registration kiosks. They may not know how to scan their identity card, select appointment categories, or confirm their details on touchscreen systems. In banks, many elderly customers prefer to use manual counters because they are afraid of making mistakes when doing online transactions such as money transfers or bill payments. In government offices, digital systems are now widely used for service like license renewal, summon payments, and document verification. However, this system can be complicated for elderly users. In transportation, ticketing kiosks and online booking systems can also be confusing and difficult for them to use. As digital transformation continues to grow, these challenges may become more serious if inclusive solutions are not developed. The problem extends beyond inconvenience. When elderly users struggle with digital systems, they often require assistance from staff members. This creates longer queues and increased staff workload because employees must repeatedly help users operate kiosks. This situation also reduced the efficiency goals of digital transformation. Another important issue is emotional and psychological impact. Some elderly individuals feel ashamed when they cannot understand technology. Others fear damaging the system or making mistakes involving personal information or finances. This creates digital inequality where certain groups of people become excluded for modern digital services. Exiting solutions still have many limitations. For example, digital literacy classes require continuous learning and participations. However, some elderly users may not have enough confidence, motivation, or physical ability to attend training programs regularly. Simplify mobile application may still be difficult because users must understand smartphones, passwords, and navigation systems. Adding more staff assistants may help temporarily, but it increases labor costs and is not suitable in the long term. Therefore, there is a strong need for an innovative and human centered solution that combines technology with emotional support and accessibility. To develop Human Bridge Plus, several creative thinking techniques were applied, including brainstorming, scamper, and lateral thinking. The first brainstorming was used to generate many ideas freely without judging them too quickly. During this stage, several solutions were considered, such as digital literacy workshops for elderly users, simplify mobile application with larger fonts and easier layouts, voice control systems, redesign kiosks, and increasing customer service staff. However, after evaluating these ideas, it became clear that no single solution was fully effective on its own, which led to the idea of combining technology with emotional and human support. Next, the scamper technique was applied to improve the concept of traditional kiosk systems by substituting touch based interaction with voice interaction, combining technology with human assistance, eliminating unnecessary features, and modifying the system to become more user friendly. Finally, through lateral thinking, the usual assumptions that users must adapt to technology was challenged. Instead, Human Bridge Plus was designed so that technology adapt to users' need, emotions, and comfort levels, creating more inclusive and human-centered innovations. The proposed innovative solution for this project is Human Bridge Plus. Human Bridge Plus is an assisted first smart service system specially designed for elderly individuals and users with low digital literacy. The system combines AI voice interaction, multi language support, icon based navigation, and human assistance support to create a more user friendly digital experience. What makes Human Bridge Plus different from exiting Keyshot is that the system focuses not only on efficiency but also emotional reassurance and inclusivity. Most existing kiosks assume users already understand technology. Human Bridge Plus changes this by guiding users patiently, step by step, while also providing emotional support through human assistance when necessary. This makes the system more realistic, practical, and social inclusive. Human Bridge Plus contains several important features designed to support elderly users. The system includes large buttons and icons, a voice first interaction system, simple and clean layouts, multi language support, emotional support features, and also live human assistance when needed. I intentionally designed the interface with large visual and minimal text because many elderly users may face vision difficulties or feel confused when too much information is displayed on the screen, making the system easier, clearer, and more user friendly for them. This slide explains how Human Bridge Plus operates. First, users press the Help button, then they select their preferred language and speak their request. Next, the system guides users step by step throughout the process until the transaction is completed successfully. If users experience confusion or hesitation, they can immediately connect to a human assistant. Human Bridge Plus support multiple service categories. These include payment service, hospital service, government services, transportation services, internet and phone services, information services, other services, and more help assistance. These make the system suitable for many different industries and public service environments. This section presents the Human Bridge Plus prototype. The prototype was designed using Canva and focuses on simplicity, accessibility, and emotional comfort for elderly users. The overall interface uses large icons, minimal text, simple layouts, and guided interaction to reduce stress for users. This slide shows the main Human Bridge Plus concept poster. The slogan for the system is One Button, One Step, We Help. The poster highlights important features such as one button activation, voice first interaction, human support, multi language support, and smart emotional assistance. This is the welcome screen. Users simply press the large help button to begin. The design uses large text, high contrast colors, and simple instruction to reduce confusion and make the system easier to use. This screen allows users to choose their preferred language. The system supports Bahasa Melayu, English, Mandarin, and Tamil. Users can either touch the language options or simply speak their languages. This is the voice interaction screen. Users can communicate naturally with the system by speaking requests such as pay my bill or I want to see a doctor. This reduces the need for typing and complicated navigation. This slide shows the service category screen. The system uses large visual icons so users can easily identify services even if they have difficulty reading. The categories include payment, hospital, government, transportation, internet and phone, information, others, and more help assistance. This screen provides step-by-step guidance for users. For example, users are guided to insert their IC card into the kiosk. The system only shows one instruction at a time to reduce confusion and improve understanding. This is the confirmation screen. Users can check their personal details and transaction information before proceeding. The system also provides option to read the information again, cancel or confirm the transaction. This screen informs users that the system is currently processing the request. Simple messages and animation are used to reassure users that the system is functioning properly. If users experience confusion or difficulty, the system automatically connects them to a human assistant through live video support. This feature is important because it combines technology with emotional and human support. This screen shows that the transaction is almost completed. The processing message helps users remain calm while waiting for the final confirmation. This is the completion screen. The system confirms that the transaction has been completed successfully. Users may also print the receipts or finish the session from this screen. Human Bridge Plus also include additional features. The system supports voice first interaction, multi-language support, emotion detection, secure data protection, and accessible design for elderly and OKU users. This feature help create a more inclusive and supportive digital environment. Human Bridge Plus creates a value for users, organizations, and society. For users, the system provides easier access and reduces stress. For organization, it reduces queues and improves efficiency. For society, it promotes digital inclusion and ensures elderly users are not left behind in digital transformation. The Human Bridge Plus system is highly feasible because it uses existing technologies such as artificial intelligence, voice recognitions, touchscreen keystrokes, and live video communication. It also has strong market potential and can be implemented in the places like hospitals, banks, airports, transportation hubs, shopping malls, and government offices. Although there may be challenges such as high setup costs, technical maintenance, and internet dependency, the long term social and operational benefits make it a valuable and meaningful solution. Although Human Bridge Plus provided many benefits, there are still some limitations. The strengths include user friendly design, inclusive features, and emotional support. However, challenges such as high setup costs, internet dependency, and technical issues may affect implementation. In conclusion, Human Bridge Plus help elderly and digitally excluded users access digital services more easily and confidently through a simple and user-friendly system. The system combines artificial intelligence, voice interaction, multi-language support, and human assistance to improve accessibility and reduce fear when using technology. Human Bridge Plus also promotes digital inclusion and shows strong future potential in many industries. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope Human Bridge Plus can contribute toward creating a more inclusive and accessible digital society. That's all from me.